All right, so here with Joe today at the Knights Hall. She's him and me. So I'm going to talk today about how we did at the hall today. Me, I have Joe here. We just had 2 people in. There's a fight tomorrow, so people aren't training. I'm not fighting, Joe's not, so we came to spar. And tell them kind of what our process is, what we do here sometimes at the Knights Hall, different types of training. And what I like to do a lot with sparring is we kind of did an evolution of sparring today. So we started going real light. So one hit, so just basically first person to hit gets their point, wins the round, we just reset. So it's kind of a warm-up, right? We moved on from there, doing that, to 3-round duels. So again, stepping up the intensity a little bit, kind of like 3/4 speed, half power, throwing shots or in multiple shots, and going with the duels rule, so strikes win, right? From there, we did those. We moved on to night fight. Was that your first night fight?
Yeah.
Sparring? Yeah, so first time we did night fight sparring, right? So night fight, pro fight, similar style. Basically what that means is everything goes, throws, kicks, punches, sword strikes, dominate the ring. Everything pretty much is the same value as far as sparring and working on different moves. So again, upping the intensity and getting that difference of going from one strike to multiple strikes to all of your weapons. Then after that, we took down and went to some technical work. We did a bunch of grappling practice. Actually videoed a little bit of it there. Again, we're working it really slow with the grappling. So working on weapons grappling, getting position, not caring who wins the throw, who has the best position, but each of us were working on different techniques. Joe, what were you working on particularly today?
For today, I was mostly just kind of worrying about figuring out how to use my sword and shield to get within the grapple, how to maneuver my sword and shield so it doesn't get caught up or anything like that, and then worrying about staying on my feet, making sure I don't fall for any trips, any grabs, any falls, anything like that. So.
Yeah, so Joe's a newer fighter. He's working on a lot of his balance. He's working on getting weapons and comfortable with them in the grapple. He's done a lot of grapple practice with us, but not as much with the kind of weapons in hand. Yep. I was working on a couple particular types of throws. I was trying to work on getting my head through for a headlock, arm through for a headlock, a couple of different steps, working on kind of my own positional stuff. But if you see that video, like, we're not going full speed each other. We're not trying to blow each other up. We're working through techniques and tactics so we can get better and better with it. And we will go live, we'll go hard plenty of times, but this allowed us to work on some specific things. We've been doing this for a little over 2.5 hours today, on and off, different drills, and that kind of lets us get through a whole bunch of different stuff and go home okay, not injured, and able to come back and fight and steal later.
You'll see we're here just working stuff slow, getting positioning, grabs, throwing knees very slow. This is about practicing positioning versus trying to blow each other up. Working on the clinch here, helping Joe understand kind of how it feels to put in pressure with that. Him explaining like how to step out of it, don't spin out of it that way. You'll see I throw a little sweep there, and I could have landed the sweep, but the whole idea was, again, have him feel the pressure of it, what it's like. It's really hard to grapple with weapons you haven't. See, just really a little bit different technique here, getting Joe the understanding of like what it feels like when you post up on someone, the different areas you can do it and the risks you have. Talking about the ways you can grab that shield to get that in the different spots. Now I'm wearing full kit for sparring here. You don't have to do this. I do it just because it helps with heat, overheats me a little bit, which is how it feels to be in armor. So we're talking about how you step out and when you get in that squat to get out of that clinch and the danger of lowering your head like that and what that puts you in the position it puts you in versus if you squat down and step out, how that feels very different. Okay, we do a lot of this is live wrestling, but at a slow enough pace that you can kind of get the feel. And you're still using lots of muscles. You're putting pressure in here. You're pressured. You're resisting. It's just more of kind of a pressure to your muscles than it's going to be a quick kick and a throw. Hopefully this helps you understand a little bit of our different styles. Again, this is after we've done some higher contact, higher speed stuff. We've slowed it down again to kind of work through some more technical aspects. And this is just one of many rounds that we did that day.
Good job. If you want to learn more about night fighting, follow, like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff on this channel. Look up the knightshall.com, armoredcombatsports.com. I'm happy to answer any questions, get you started in the sport. We love to see new people here at the Knights Hall, but anywhere in the country who love to start fighting, sparring, and other stuff. Thanks for watching.